Hey, here we are again at Cooper's Automotive 2012 Jeep Compass 2-liter overheating. And so we pressure tested the system, and what we found out was that the thermostat water outlet, the plastic housing assembly, needs to be replaced. So that's what we're going to do. So come along with me for this journey, and let's begin. All right, what we're going to need to do, we're going to have to get this little top off of here. There was no engine cover on this side of the motor. Was there originally? I'm not sure. So we removed that. And I'm going to pull the battery out on this one. Looks like it's about to fall out anyway. I do have to repair the connections on it, was another problem that we have with this one. I'm going to get that battery cable replacement stuff going on. I mean, everything's loose on these cable ends, so a lot of these plastic housings over a period of time, we all know it, they're brittle. Even the radiator sometimes will deteriorate, and the plastic will actually break off. So we've got that Duralast battery out of its casing here. We're going to need to remove this computer and this housing assembly and get that stuff off to the side. We got some 10 mils right here. Just one in the back. Go ahead and take this bracket out right here. Let me go get my magnetic tray. Just going to lay that off to the side like that. We don't have to go any further with it. This housing assembly right here was a hose clamp on that and just took it off. I think mostly we can move this off to the side. I'm going to plug the air charge temperature sensor. I'm just going to tuck that thing right there for a minute. Got some wires here. Let's see what all we got going on here. I'm going to take that 10 out of that bracket right there. I'm going to leave it in the bracket and set it right there. See if that thing's wiggling now. It's got a rubber insert on the bottom, and you're just going to pull it up. Unhook that. Just lay it right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull that upper radiator hose off of there. You can see it leaking right here. Well, I can. I'm not sure if you can. Couldn't quite get a deep well down inside there. It's mostly just water in this system. I did not drain it. Well, we do have some antifreeze. We'll take our shop back when we're all done, clean the floor up. Just wanted to fill that bottom hose, and she feels fine. Definitely still want to get this thing tucked so it don't spring back into my way. Compression spring clamp right there on that hose. There. Whoop, even that came loose. There. We're not changing that hose, so let's find one of these little hooks and see if we can get up underneath it and start getting that thing loose. If we were changing it, I'd just cut it. that nipple for that thermostat thing right there is really extremely long. So let's try go that way with it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna leave that right in my tool. Now from there, we probably got some different 8s and 10s and things like that. Looks to me like they're 10s all the way around. Got a sensor right on the top right here. We'll take that off. And I need a fan on me. Them heat waves everywhere, I swear there is. 10 going straight into the back right here. We got a couple of heater hoses that go to the back of that housing. Let's go back there in the back of that. You see them coming up right through here. Okay, some of these housings, the heater hoses were different diameters on the water outlets, and you had to replace the hoses along with. I don't think that's the case for this one. That was mostly the Chevrolets. Trying to get the hoses tucked out of our way. Let me get my light. See which one I've got here. And see if I can see the rest of my screws down here, or my bolts. I feel one right there. Should be more. Keep looking around it. Kind of came loose, but there's got to be more than that, I would think. Nope, there's just 3 in that. So here's what you've got. Gasket there. The plastic kind of deteriorates over time. Housing here. I don't play with this plastic stuff. I replace it. The O-rings on the back. This housing comes off right here. We're going to replace that. We'll get all of our new gaskets and a new thermostat. So the thermostat fell down. It's right there. And then from there, right down here at the bottom, you got an O-ring right there that we're going to have to replace. Get a little pick of some sort. Get that out of there. Knowing our luck with things, it probably does not, the housing that we get, which I haven't got yet, probably doesn't come with that O-ring. I don't know how many of you people out there love Jeeps, but I'm not one of them. Not a fan of Chrysler products. All right, everything's out. There's really no cleanup to do. Wipe it off a little bit in your little areas, but we're on a standby, waiting on some gaskets. So let's pause the video and wait for our parts. All right, we got our parts here. We got our new O-ring on right here. Gonna want to get a little bit of some silicone or something to spray on that so that everything slides on easy. I'm just gonna do it inside my housing. Don't get mad at me over part numbers because I actually came with a box, was handed to me without a part number. I got my new O-ring on there. We got take a switch out of the top of this unit right here, twist out of there. At least it's supposed to. Let's see if it comes out without breaking. There we go. All right. Is that a one click or a two click? Appears to be a one click, not like a radiator. The switch will come out. You got to put a new O-ring in it. Kind of loose. I don't really care for that. But let's see if it'll go down inside here and not beat us up. Oh boy. Well, it's going. Once you push it down in, and you're just going to turn it and lock it in. Okay, we got it. Now, let's put, it's got two thermostats in this thing. One there and one here. Thought that was interesting. Go down inside here. Get our O-ring lined up there on that piece. There's something different. Let's see what it is. This thermostat is supposed to go in there. Of course, all right. So this thermostat goes in here facing us like this. That's a whole lot better. And we'll get it back down in there again. Get our bolts. Having a hard time getting that one started. I'm not an advocate of starting anything with air tools or battery tools as far as that's concerned. Well, I can see they're lined up somewhat, but I think it's a little bit to do with the pipe on the bottom. I think I got that one started. Nope. I can see the back side of it. I would think the sucker would just about fall in there. They're all identically the same. Okay, that one started. I believe that one started. And I believe that one started. Holy, is it so humid? Oh, that's weird. Sure felt like it was started. Now, I had no luck finding torque specs, so we're just going to go what we call experienced mechanic tight. reminding ourselves that we're working with plastic, but there also are some metal sleeves inside of that area. Okay, we're on. I'm going to get a fan on me because I am about to drip, melt away. Maybe that'll help a little bit. This day is probably the hottest day of the year. Okay, let's get our heater hoses, get our clamps on there. All right, getting closer. I'm just trying to cool off here a little bit, because we got our hoses. See if I got regular clamps. I was running low on clamps the other day. All right. Make sure we get our switch plugged back in. We're doing pretty good. Okay, let's get these clamps tight. Okay, we'll check them with a regular standard screwdriver here. Let's look behind myself here a little bit. All right, so our heater hoses are on, our switches in, our two hoses are on. Now we start circling this other stuff back down on there. Find our sensor wire here. Lock it in. Get our computer. There are 3 long, brighter colored bolts there. We've got the brace that comes across the side over here. Oops. We'll hold on just a minute. Got a little static ground wire back on there. Little hose came off over here on the side, did it? No, just a hose retainer. We got to fill it up with antifreeze and start it, so I'm going to do that, and I'll get it started, heat it up, get all the air bled out of it, let you know how it came out. I got to change these battery terminal ends. I'm not going to show that. We'll be right back. So, in conclusion to the 2012 Jeep Compass, so much in my brain. Anyway, we're heating up. We've got the spill-proof container over there, getting it hot. I'll wait for our fans to cycle. I'm sure we're in good shape. So there you have it, the coolant water outlet thermostats replacement on our Jeep. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks for staying tuned. And we'll have some more to talk about soon. Give me your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. See you later.